Apetwilke Nina Wishte. Another beautiful day has come, and we are so grateful for that. I'm grateful for it. I hope you all are. Now it's lunchtime, and I was at my friend's place last evening. She invited myself and another friend out for supper. We had a beautiful supper. She made the best chicken pot pie I've ever tasted. And she always gives me eggs. And look at these eggs she gave me. Aren't they beautiful? Look at the beautiful colors. Oh, they're just gorgeous. But I'm not going to cook any of these. I just wanted you to see. I'll cook them at a later date. But I took 3 of the eggs she's already given me, and I've cracked them into here. And you know what? I'm going to make myself some scrambled eggs and toast. That's what I'm doing. Isn't this a beautiful day? Now, there's a few things I want to talk to you about. First of all, do you like my shirt? Isn't that nice? I was at a conference last week, and it was wonderful. And they gave me this beautiful shirt. Now, my son lived in Texas for a number of years, I think about 7 years. And when I used to go and visit him, they ate such interesting foods. And when I went, I always liked their Mexican scrambled eggs, or I think that's what I call them. So I'm going to make myself some. I'm going to scramble these eggs up a bit, just with the fork, just lightly, not real heavy. Scramble them up. And the only thing I'm going to, I will put a bit of salt, but not a lot of salt, because I'm going to be using salsa in this too. And I find the salsa to be quite salty as it is. But I will put a bit of salt in the eggs. Just a little bit. And of course, when I'm eating them, if I feel as if I need more eggs, I'll put more salt, Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of milk. You always ask me why I have it in a jar. I have it in a jar. It's not farm milk. I have it in a jar because it's easier for me to pull out, and it's lighter than pulling out my big jug. So, I've put a bit of milk in there. And this is melting nicely. Perfect. And then I'll put my eggs in there. Good. Oh my, I'm cooking lots of eggs. 3 eggs I put in there. But that's okay. Have been asking me, because there's a lot of fake accounts about me, and they are fake, and I always say I only have one account, and I never ever ask for money. I wouldn't do that. That's not why I'm on here. I'm on here to share my knowledge with you, and you've been wonderful with me accepting that knowledge, and I'm not asking for anything. And so in that manner, if people are stealing my content, which is fine with me if they're just showing it, but when they start asking for money, that bothers me. So please. But there's another account on here that just started, and it's called Grandma Sherry's Kitchen. That is legit. That is one that has been created to promote my show. I'm on there, but I don't have anything to do with it. They've hired media people to look after that. So if you come upon that, because some people said, Grandma, is this you? And I said, yes, I am linked to that. So you can watch that. Now these scrambled eggs are done, and this is how I like them. I just throw salsa right on top. And I did turn the stove off. Now, I don't know if you noticed that, but I turned the stove off because I want some of that. And once you see, I'm putting quite a bit of salsa. I love it like this. And then the other thing I'm going to put on there is some cheese. So I just have some cheese here. I'll put that on. And there's enough heat in there that it's going to heat that up there like that. And maybe melt some of that cheese. Okay. Delicious. They're still moist, creamy. And I'm going to put a bit of pepper on here. I always tell you I love pepper. And the other thing I'm going to put on is some jalapeno peppers. I love this, the heat in it. So I'll just throw a little bit on top. Scatter them on top. Good. And hold on. I've got this lid. It's clear on top and it works perfect. And I'll just lay this on top and let that sort of melt away. So good. So that's what I want to mention to you. That there are people who steal my content, but thank you for always telling me about it, and I'm telling you now it's not me, and I would not ask for money. So remember that. And I hit the news this last weekend. Oh, it was so wonderful. The young woman who came to see me, the reporter, she came on Thursday, and then it hit the news. It was wonderful. Oh, I just loved it. Well, here it is. That's my scrambled eggs. Almost looks like a pizza, doesn't it? But it's a Mexican. This is the only way that I eat scrambled eggs now. I love it. When I was down in Texas, they'd have this, and then they'd have those little Mexican potato tots, whatever. I made myself some Winnipeg marble rye toast to go with it. Delicious.